Uh, the first idea that comes to my mind it is inclusion and broader Europe, which means that I come from Armenia and we are not a member of European Union, and it makes there are a lot of obstacles when you want to be part of Europe. Actually, like being and living in Europe. So I imagine Europe in the future being more inclusive and going even broader.
So first of all, we have to be proud that the Europe now is the place, the only place in the world with the longest period of peace. And according to me, we have to take care about that, and also we have to invest in education and also to improve the skills and the knowledge for, in particular, for young people. Because according to me, the future will be more easy and more how to say more good for us if we also, thanks to the opportunity by European Commission, invest in the youth generation.
My vision of Europe. Well, I think I would like Europe to be more engaging, right? A vision of Europe which involves citizens in regard of the things that citizens think are important and not necessarily politicians think are important.
Okay, and one last question. Today you were part of this morning panel discussion, and there was a lot of very interesting insight and a lot of very relevant topics. So I know it's impossible to wrap it up in one sentence, but nevertheless I'm trying to ask you to do this. You try to maybe summarize a couple of particular aspects that you think are worth mentioning again and spread around from your intervention of this morning.
So I'll wrap it up with a quote from Noam Chomsky, who basically said that education and politics, the best way to keep people passive, right, is to allow debate within a particular spectrum of opinion, but nothing beyond it, right? And European education, whether it's formal or non-formal, through EDC or any other approach in youth work, must not become that, right? It has to be a wider dialogue.
Well, my vision for Europe is that all young people in Europe have equal opportunities in education and also in life.
So my vision of Europe in 2050, so in quite a long time, but not so much, is to have a Europe that is connecting this wider picture with the local community in the member state in a much more constructed and consolidated way, in which values, paper, and let's say direction that Europe now is mainstreaming really have an impact on the local development and not only on the big cities or in the country that really follow this perspective. So to have much more an homogeneous visions about Europe.
Thank you. And what about you, Bruno?
Myself, and not thinking so long, because I think if I would share my vision for Europe in the longer term, some people would consider too much utopical. But thinking about a shorter vision for Europe, I think it's, and also coming from the field of youth work, it's a vision of Europe that education and youth work, they work together with formal and informal sectors really working together to prepare citizens that are able to live in today's Europe. A Europe that is more complex, a Europe that needs critical thinkers, a Europe that needs citizens that are really able to go and to grab things in their hands and to be able to create solutions for many of the situations we are facing, so that we take education seriously.
Thank you.